So when I moved back to San Francisco, we rented this building. And the idea was to put McSweeney's Quarterly that we publish twice or three times a year, and a few other magazines. We were going to put that, we were going to move it into an office for the first time. It used to be in my kitchen in Brooklyn. We were going to move it into an office, and we were going to actually share space with a tutoring center. So we thought, we'll have all these writers and editors and everybody, sort of a writing community, coming into the office every day anyway. Why don't we just open up the front of the building to students to come in there after school, get extra help on their written homework. So you have basically no border between these two communities. So the idea was that we would be working on whatever we're working on at 2:30. The students flow in, and you put down what you're doing, or you trade, or you work a little bit later, or whatever it is. You give those hours in the afternoon to the students in the neighborhoods. A woman named Nineveh Caligari, a longtime San Francisco educator, she was teaching in Mexico City. She had all the experience necessary, knew everything about education, was connected with all the teachers and community members in the neighborhood. I convinced her to move up from Mexico City, where she was teaching. She took over as executive director. Immediately, she made the inroads with the teachers and the parents and the students and everything. And so suddenly it was actually full every day. And what we were trying to offer was every day was one-on-one attention. The goal is to have a one-to-one ratio with every one of these students. And so, it's been proven that 35 to 40 hours a year with one-on-one attention, a student can get one grade level higher. And so so most of these students, English is not spoken in the home. They come there. Many times their parents, you can't see it, but there's a church pew that I bought in a Berkeley auction. It's right there, and the parents will sometimes watch while their kids are being tutored. And so that was the basis of it, was one-on-one attention. And we found ourselves full every day with kids. If you're on Valencia Street, within those few blocks, at around 2:30, you will get run over often by the kids in their big backpacks or whatever, like actually running to this space, which is very strange because it's school in a way. But there was something psychological happening there that was just a little bit different. And the other thing was there was no stigma. The kids weren't going into the center for kids that need more help or something like that. It was 826 Valencia. First of all, it was a pirate supply store, which is insane. And then secondly, there's a publishing company in the back, right? And so our interns were actually working at the same tables very often and shoulder to shoulder, computer next to computer with the students. And so it became a tutoring center, a publishing center is what we called it, and a writing center. And so they go in and they might be working with a high school student actually working on a novel, because we had very gifted kids too. And so there's no stigma. They're all working next to each other. It's all a creative endeavor. They're seeing adults. They're modeling the behavior of these adults that are working in the field. They can lean over, ask a question of one of these adults, and it all sort of feeds on each other. There's a lot of cross-pollination. And the only problem, especially for the adults working at McSweeney's, who hadn't necessarily bought into all of this when they signed up, was that there was just the one bathroom. With 60 kids a day, this is a problem. But there's something about the kids finishing their homework in a given day, working one-on-one, getting all this attention. They finish their homework, they go home, they're finished. They don't stall, they don't do their homework in front of the TV. They're allowed to go home, 5:30, enjoy their family, enjoy other hobbies, get outside, play. And that makes a happy family. A bunch of happy families in a neighborhood is a happy community. A bunch of happy communities tied together is a happy city and a happy world, right? So the key to it all is homework, right? There you have it.